Okay. I know you want to watch this video. I get it. Just before you do, go down below, press that red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and if you do enjoy, smash a like. That's all I ask for. Thank you.
So grateful that I don't give a crap what anybody thinks of me while equally caring. It's incredibly important to me. The reason winners win is because they don't give a shit what you think about their losses. Or Stefan think of me. It's incredibly important. It's stunning though how is I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care what my mom's opinion is. And when you're in that cocoon, then you could just go high establishment or how much I would push back when they would try to impose their will on me. And that's a very important fast because, you know, when I love losing more than my biggest competitor loves me losing, well, I'm unbeatable. Differentiation. Actually, that's one of the first times I've ever kind of articulated it this way, and I like this. There's a very big difference between like, cause I love losing. I love the climb. I love the grind. I don't want the riches. I want one thinks of you and what one tries to do by imposing their way on you. In love when people shit up. When I came out with my sneaker, I did a K-Swiss collaboration back in
I remember, that was cool.
Right. I'm very open, empathetic, and quite self-aware of what everybody thinks of me and the amount of back channel chatter, and it's right. I'm a 42-year-old white businessman. What the fuck am I doing with a collaboration, right? And to it, react to it, and adjust to it. But for somebody to try to impose their way on me without knowing there was chatter, because even though I've done well, right? There was a lot of chat. I didn't do well in that world. So all the sneaker executives or all the me is just super not interesting. And so, you know, I was able to navigate through junior high and high school. Kids in the street or all the people were chattering. I loved it so much. I loved when everybody—
You like the adversity.
And really not struggle with peer pressure. I just very honestly thought I was better than everybody. I didn't act. My man, when I was 23 and I would like see some like high school friends for like football during Thanksgiving and they all looked at me that way, if you go find all the kids that went to high school with me, I don't think any of them say that I walked around with like I was cooler than them. Like, oh, you work at your dad's liquor store? My man, the chemicals in my body, you know, that would have been very hard as a 4'11" freshman that was being made fun of for not being 5 foot. I love it. The adversity, the negative, is the advantage. People fear losing. And when it's how I thought inside. And I think if there's a lot of intestinal fortitude, to use a gorilla monsoon term. You're losing from the get. When you start off losing, you don't fear losing. That's when wrestlers would get beat up and they would fight, like the Hulkster and Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior. That was the whole kind of like genre of the 80s. You just convince yourself the game is rigged and you start dwelling. If I can get you to stop dwelling, and if I can get you to beat the crap out of it and all of a sudden. And so that's kind of how I am. Like I can take a lot and then all of a sudden. You stop fearing losing, then you're off to the races. I leave money on the table every day. I can Tony Robbins and open, like, you know, fight back. And so, you know, there's nothing I can say other than when you're fit for this shit to the fucking end of life, I'm just not interested. I'm interested in doing me. 51, or when you're 91, you're gonna be stunned how little you care, how little it mattered. And documenting what I'm doing, putting out content, and if you happen to pick up on that, you're pumped and you want to email me. And this includes your parents and your siblings and even your children. This is an intense thing. This is a very intense thing. But if I could wish anything besides health on people, there's a lot. I say this saying a lot. And say, you know, I was this and now I'm that. That's a high that nobody can ever understand, but I don't want to do that. Awareness, everything. But man, there's unbelievable happiness that comes along with self-belief.